Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. For this video I'm going to cover how to create an Xbox family account and how to add some members of that family into that account and set some permissions on it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is open up Internet Explorer and we are going to go to the site accounts.microsoft.com. I'll put the link to that in the description below. So once we're on that account, you can sign in with your existing Microsoft account. So that's whatever account it is that's currently used to log in to the Xbox. Another way of connecting is going through Options, Settings, finding the Family Settings button and go to the dashboard. Once you're logged in with your parent account, you can go down and add a family member. So in here we need to create an account for whichever family member you want to add. I'm going to assign a password for that account. Put in the name. And we're going to set date of birth. Now this is an important setting for making sure age restriction is going to work on certain games. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to make sure you read what exactly a Microsoft account is, what information Microsoft is going to store and save about your child. It's very important to make sure that this is all read fully, and then you agree. And finally, click yes to continue. So as you'll see now on your family, you're going to see that your child account has been created. And what we're going to do now is going to look at some of the settings that have been set. So we're going to go down and we're going to set some screen time. So pick a particular day. You set the amount of time that you want to allow the account to have access, and you set a window in which that 2 hours can be used. So in other words, from 2 o'clock in the day, so from 2 o'clock in the day until 10 o'clock at night, Andrew can use his Xbox for 2 hours. So now we're going to go into content filter, and this is going to make sure what Andrew is allowed and isn't allowed to see. There's the ability to track the activity, set the filter settings. You can set a specific amount of websites. So if you only want them to go to educational websites, you can list the educational websites in here. For example, you could restrict him to Wikipedia if that's something you want to do. Again, this is very much for internet browsing. And now we're going to go into the spending limits. So as I mentioned before, this is where we can set a value that this account is allowed to spend, and we can add money to that account in the form of credit. The setting there to email me when stuff gets purchased or need approval if that's the case. So we'll go in then to add some money. We choose the amount we want to add. And at this point you would add your credit card information, and so at this point you would add your credit card information and actually add that €10 credit to that Microsoft account. That credit card information is only stored on your parent account and never on the child's account, and you use that account then, your parent account, to add credit where it's needed. So Credit Edition are the Xbox Family Settings applications for your phone. They're on the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. When you load it, you get to see all the child accounts that are listed under your Xbox family account. You can do simple things like, for example, confirm whether this child account is allowed to play online or not, and also you can use it to add and remove and manage screen time. And that's it. That's the first video where we set up our Xbox family settings. As we go forward, I'll show you how to then go to the Xbox and actually log on with this account and configure it there. Yep, that's it for this video. Slán go fóill. I'll catch you in the next one.